Have you been curious as to how so many different groups of people are viewing this political scandal or reality in so many different lenses? Like, some of them are like, oh my God, you really believe that shit? Like, what is wrong with you? And others are like, oh my God, how can you not? And then others are just like, dude, even if you don't have a definitive answer, we can all agree that some weird shit going on in the emails. So let me break it down to you, okay? This is why, if you're an empath or a highly sensitive person, if you've experienced a lot of trauma and it has not made you a perpetrator, um, you've probably gone the opposite way. You have hypervigilance, you pattern recognize, you probably have been diagnosed with a bunch of shit. So I'm going to explain to you. So you need to understand ACE scores. And why do I say ACE scores? Because that's like, unless you want to spend a year researching individual things, if you look at the ACE score, it's a simple questionnaire and you'll get an easy thing, and then it'll just give you a baseline of where you're at so you can understand. Then you also need to understand what happens to the brain when trauma occurs, okay? So not all of us are psychologists or therapists, and even those people aren't keeping this data in their forefront. So we know that like your brain literally stops developing and it's, after trauma. So we know that, okay? So what happens with people that have had trauma, right? They're hypervigilant, they're neurotic. So unless you've experienced this degree of trauma,